We're now joined by ASCE President-elect Sheryl Sorby. Sheryl, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, thanks for inviting me.
So first and foremost, congratulations on becoming President-elect.
Thank you. It's been an exciting year. I've gotten to do a lot of things, and then the last few months have been a little bit challenging, but I think it's challenging for everyone. So I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's been a different experience than what I anticipated when I started.
So speaking of the last few months, what does this year in preparation to becoming president look like for you?
With the move to online education that happened for most of our members a couple months ago, I think this provides us with the opportunity to really look in depth at how we're doing engineering education and maybe, think about some changes because it seems like, especially in this time, what we have been doing is not necessarily sustainable. And so maybe we'll start looking more closely at what the curriculum looks like and make some changes along the way. I think it's also going to be challenging because um, a, a large part of the role of the president is to travel and to represent the society at various meetings across the country and even across the globe. And with most travel restrictions we have now, so we're all getting better at Zoom. We're all getting better at all of the WebEx, all of these meeting systems, and it could be continuing on for the foreseeable future. So I think there are going to be some challenges based on the fact that we're not going to be all in the same room together anymore either.
Now looking ahead, what do you think you're going to be focusing on when your time comes as president?
Well, so one of the things I'd really like to focus on is the curriculum. I think that back in the 50s, so 70 years ago, we had a big curriculum reform effort going on in engineering education, and I think that we probably need to look at this again and maybe make some big changes. I think in light of the recent events with Black Lives Matter and all of that, engineering, we've been trying for many years to diversify engineering and to celebrate, the accomplishments and the contributions of our Black engineers and our women and our Native American, Hispanic, and we've made a tiny bit of progress, but not a lot. And so I think the next thing to look at, really, where we could potentially achieve some systemic change, is to look at the curriculum and see, what are we doing right, what are we doing wrong. Um, so I'm hoping to form a committee to look at that and maybe come up with a report that um, gives us a blueprint for what engineering education could or should be in the future.
Now, ASCE has had to move so much to remote and online. What do you think ASCE has learned to position it moving forward?
I mean, I think kudos really to the headquarters staff who very quickly moved from, we were in the middle of the process of accepting papers and setting up sessions and doing things the way we had been doing them for years and years and years. And so headquarters was able to move very quickly and agilely, I think, to set up an online conference. So I think now, now that we're going online, I think looking at other kinds of online meetings might be in the foreseeable future, just because um, people are, budgets are being cut. People are going to be less likely to travel. So we have to be thinking about how to do what we've always done, but maybe in a different way. And maybe in next year's conference we have some online sessions. We don't know, but I think that now that we've done this once, we're less afraid of doing it again. So maybe we'll do things a little differently than we have in the past.
Well, Sheryl, we really look forward to your time as president, and thank you so much for joining us here on ASCE TV.
Okay, thank you.